I'm like very nervous, but I also feel super special that your mom asked me to be the DJ and make the playlist. I was like, really? You want me to do that?
I know. Keanu was like, Avery, you got any recommendations? And I'm like, yo, you should tell me I want to hear Ass and Titties by 21 Savage. And she's all, really? What song was it? I'm like, no, bro, don't put that on the list. I'm like, no, bro. I'm like, I want to know.
Welcome back to the Daily Vibes podcast. It has been a minute.
Has.
So last week we were unable to do the podcast because there was a active shooter close by my house.
So we thought.
I guess I didn't get the full update
so
on that.
if you actually, apparently last week, there was a whole bunch of people posting on Facebook, all over social media. It was on the news that a 14-year-old got shot and murdered in front of North Salem High School. But in reality, it was a misunderstood police call that said there was a shooting on 14th Street. So I was told it wasn't a 14-year-old. But again...
miscommunication, you know.
Jeez. Well, because, you guys were trying to come over and the cops
literally
kept turning you guys around. You couldn't even get here.
There was cops blocking up, literally every street block. There was police telling us to turn around and we couldn't drive by. We were sending you videos and everything, me and Jose. They wouldn't even let people that lived on that street drive there with their cars. So it was it was kind of serious, but,
There was a lot of cops there, dude.
There was at least 20 cop cars, but 30 police officers, or more. There was a lot. Bro.
Yeah.
It
was
that's
legit.
Crazy.
Yeah, because you saw the...
Never seen anything like that.
You showed me the videos, and you were sending me the videos, and there's a lot of police out just all over that side of North Salem, which I live pretty close to there, so... Yeah, well, a lot's happened since the last episode. Last episode, we were going to talk about my basement flooded.
Oh, dude, tell us about that.
I didn't even get to finish telling you guys about that. Yeah, so it was a Friday night, and me and Kiana went to bed pretty early, and that was back when we were getting the rain. And so we went to bed probably 11 o'clock at night. And then we wake up at 9:30 in the morning, or I wake up at 9:30 in the morning, and Kiana's still sleeping. So I leave all the lights off and stuff because I don't want to wake her up. So I get out of bed, and I'm tired. It's a Friday night, or it was a Friday night. It's Saturday morning. So I'm half asleep, trying to go upstairs, and I start walking. I take a couple steps. I get past the bed. All of a sudden, I step in this puddle. I was like, oh man, I thought, something was just leaking from above, like a pipe or something. I'm like, oh man, whatever, I'll take a look at it and fix it. And then I take another step and it goes up to my ankle, and I'm like, what in the world? And then I take one more step because I still can't see, so I just want to get out so I can turn the light on. I take another step, it goes up past my ankle, into my leg. I'm like, what the hell? So I scream, I'm like, babe, wake up. And I go turn the light on, and half of our basement was past your ankle deep, just full of water, half of our basement.
Crazy.
Yeah. So what happened is that little drain that we have in the far, oops, sorry. that drain that we have in the back corner? You guys remember seeing that? It goes like this. It's got a drain right there. Well, back when we had the sewer issue, we had plugged it because we didn't, we had sewer issues or whatever then, and we fixed it, and we just forgot to take that plug out. And so we dug up the sewer, right next to where that thing is on the outside. And that's a couple feet higher than where it's at. So when it was raining super heavy all night long that night, all that rainwater just went through the dirt, which it probably went through pretty easy because it was only a month or two old. So that dirt was pretty loose. So all that water just came down, and it created a stream, and it came right through a crack that was in the concrete. And it was a stream of water that just overnight just started filling up the entire basement. And normally it would just go straight into the sewer drain because that's what it's there for. But we had accidentally left the cap on. So it filled up almost our entire basement of water. So luckily all I had to do was go over there and stick my hand in the water and pull the drain out. And it all went in like a bathtub. But
dude.
Yeah.
That would have sucked.
Well, I didn't know what it was at first. I was like,
yeah,
what?
you were half asleep, dude. I'm waking up.
It took me a minute.
You're probably like going to use the restroom or something.
Yeah.
Go get water. You step, what, bro? I'd freak out too.
Yeah, but
man, that's crazy.
Yeah,
that is crazy. Well, flooded waters, man. I'm glad. I remember that one year. It flooded really bad.
Bro, that was when we were like kids, though.
Dude.
When it was like a massive flood.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, because
we had to go get sandbags and stuff all the time.
I think I was living at the Adina house?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was, yeah. Yeah, that was like what, 26?
Do you remember that year?
2015?
We had to get like sandbags and stuff because
I think so. I think it
flooded,
yeah.
bro. It was like insanely like flooded. Yeah, dude. But anyways, dude.
No, I mean it's weather's changing.
Yeah.
I mean it's freaking not even Thanksgiving and it could almost snow with how cold it's been. It just
I feel like it's gonna snow around my birthday.
Hasn't been raining.
Oh yeah,
so.
definitely. It'll still be cold
like,
by then. Like
yeah.
by that time, yeah. For sure, bro. It's cold, bro.
Dude.
It got to 28 degrees at night the other day. Like it was like the other night, dude. 28 degrees, bro. And I got mad because that night, you know, I went to work in a t-shirt. I was wearing my Milwaukee Bucks 2021 NBA champions t-shirt, and then I was wearing shorts. And I went to work, you know, in my just
so he's feeling
like I was feeling good like that day. I woke up a good day, and then went to work, and then all of a sudden nighttime came around. It was so cold, bro. Getting in my car afterwards, bro. Oh my god, waiting for the heater to like start warming up the car, dude.
Yeah.
So cold.
I know. I'm waking up early too. It sucks, dude. But yay, man, gym grind
For sure. Bro, I wanted to talk about for like music wise. There's a lot of new music that has been released. My personal favorite, me personally, I really enjoy Key Glock. You know,
out Key Glock.
we actually went to his concert in Portland, you know, not that long ago. I want to say like what, 2 months ago?
Yeah, it wasn't that
Like
wasn't
2-3 months ago. To the Roseland Theater. Oh my god, dude! Like that concert was insane, bro. We saw a guy get knocked out, like right next to us, bro.
Yeah.
Like I was so because like the guy that was like warming up for the concert, like you know, there's a guy up there like throwing down songs, like getting the crowd hyped up for Key, and like where we were sitting, like you know, like we were into the music. I had a drink in my hand and like I'm chilling. I'm with my buddies, you know, you, Cole, and our homie Rigo, and like we were chilling there. And then all of a sudden, like Rigo like stands up really fast, and like I'm still sitting down, just like chilling. And then he looks at me, he's like, "Yo, move!" And I looked at him like, "What? Like who are you talking to? You know what I'm saying? Like what are you yelling at me like that for?" And he goes, "Yo, get the F up and move." And I was like, "What are you talking about?" And he's like, "Yo, this guy just got knocked out." And I was like, "What?" And I like looked over, and there's like, oh my god, it was literally like the way that he fell to the ground was like the image of ridiculousness. Bro. Of that guy doing the human scorpion. He like fell over a row and was like head first and like holding himself. His legs were in the air, and I was like, oh whoa. Like I get up and I move. And then I told you and I told Cole. Because I didn't see it happen.
Dude, I was so focused into the show.
Rigo saw the whole thing happen. And like, I remember I stood up. I was like, I looked, I was like, yo, someone just got knocked out. And you were like, what? And y'all stood up and you were looking. And all of a sudden there was this guy yelling at this guy that was on the ground. And then all of a sudden he looked at Rigo and started yelling at Rigo. And he said something like, oh, you're with him? You hanging out with him? And we were like, nah, like we don't even know that guy.
Bro, I don't know this
and like
guy.
Apparently like that dude, like the guy that was next to us was like dancing or whatever, throwing up gang signs or something. He was like doing something. And a guy from the other side, from like straight across the other side of like the Roseland, like walked all the way, found him, came over, confronted him, and knocked him out. When the dude got up, the dude stood up, his nose was all bleeding, bro. Like, blood all
Bad.
over him, bro. I was like, whoa, like legit. And then like the guy, like when he stood up, the guy who punched him again, and then the guy fell down again, and it was just one of those like, whoa. Security came up and grabbed him. It was crazy. I
wonder
like when Glock was performing, a girl passed out. She fainted, right? And then Glock stopped the concert, and he's like, "Yo, grab that girl."
Oh yeah, I do.
He's like, "Yo,
remember
grab
that.
grab that girl." And then like security came and helped her. She like fainted, and Glock was like, "It's because y'all have been smoking the weed in the in the front,
venue.
yeah, like in the front section, like like the floor. It's hot in there, man. Like relax." And then he started going like, "What
was
you
kinda
smoking
glad.
on?" He's like, "What are you smoking on? Come on, I know you smoking. What is it?" It was cool. It
I
was
was
like,
kind of glad.
well,
we
it was
weren't there.
funny that he like called him out, but yeah, he just released an EP album, or album like mixtape.
Yeah,
you
you
know.
call it EP,
Yeah.
extended play. Yeah. EP.
There's 5 songs on it, and there's one specific song called Jigsaw, and that song is I've been listening nothing but that song. I'm gonna memorize that song in like 2 days.
You'll probably memorize it before I do.
Like, dude, that song is so awesome. But yeah, man, there's just a lot of good new music that's been released out. Like, I've been listening to a lot of Polo G too, but it's because me and my friend right here recently made a really big purchase. We purchased 2 tickets for Rolling Loud 2023, which is a R&B music festival. Night 1, the head opener is Playboy Cardi, right?
Mhm.
And then there's a bunch of people like performing that night. Like second night, the front runner is Travis Scott. And the third night, front runner is Future featuring Lil Wayne, and like other people are gonna be
he's-
there,
Yeah.
like
he's
Blue
bringing up
Bucks
a lot
Clan,
more stuff.
Tyga, like Polo G, Da Baby, Lil Baby, like bro, who else? Like there's so many people.
There's a lot of people going.
So many people.
Jam
Like,
packed.
oh my god! Like there's gonna be like over 90 artists performing there, and within the 3 days, and
Yeah, March 3rd. March 3rd
March
to the
3rd
5th.
through the 5th. Yeah, we
Yeah.
got our tickets
LA.
today. We got our tickets today, but we're waiting to get our plane tickets. And we're gonna get our plane tickets next month. But that's what I'm worried about.
Yeah.
I haven't been on a plane since I was 12 years old.
Dude, talk about that a little bit. Your little
So-
phobia. He has a phobia with planes.
Yeah, dude.
You have a phobia?
Nah.
I don't like planes, and I don't like elevators.
He does not, bro.
I hate
He'll take
elevators.
the stairs.
I'll take the stairs any day. Like I don't care if they even look like unsafe stairs, bro. I'm taking the stairs than an elevator. No thanks.
Well, speaking of taking trips, we're taking a big trip tomorrow.
Dude.
Oh yes, sir. If you guys forgot, tomorrow is the Oregon Ducks versus Utah game. Oh my god, bro. I am so ready for that, dude. Like, oh my god. I'm so excited, bro. You have no idea.
I
Like,
Me
think
too.
I have a theory because of last week's lost. I think because we didn't do the cast, I think that's why they lost.
Oh
think
shit.
so.
Yeah.
Well, no, because it was on a Saturday afternoon, and we do the podcast Saturday nights. So
Dude, we should have won that game.
excuse me.
yeah,
Bro, I'm just really excited to go to the game tomorrow, bro, because how many spring games have we gone to?
a lot.
3?
A lot.
At
We've been to a
least 3?
couple.
All of us?
Mm.
Cole, Ski, like all of us, we've been to 3, and now I'm about to go to my very first Oregon Ducks game
Yeah, dude.
with my friends.
I'm
you
just-
know what I'm saying? Like
I'm
it's
just-
like it's awesome. Like being able to like watch like an actual game rather than Oregon Ducks versus Oregon Ducks spring game. Like those are awesome too, and it's cool because I went to those with y'all, and now I'm about to go to an actual game.
with all of us
with
too.
all of us, and like this game actually means something
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
because we have to win like these next 2 games to make sure we're in a secured spot for that Pac-12 championship game.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm just really excited, dude. Like I'm dude.
Me too.
Yeah.
It's going to be a really good game, and I'm excited because I've been to a couple Ducks games, and usually it's within a span of like every couple years or so. And the last one I went to was when Chip Kelly first became a head coach and first played at Oregon. And so it's been a couple years, and so I'm super excited to go. It's a completely different environment than a spring game. And I can't wait to go, AJ. And it's completely different. Like that whole place is gonna be packed. Like not just the stadium. Like I want to go and show you, like walk around the tailgates.
Dude, I know.
I want to go to. I want to take you to the practice field and go show you the practice field where they have all the shops and stuff.
When we were like 15 years old throwing the football. I got a video, bro, like of us literally passing. I think you're the one who recorded that video.
Oh, really?
Yeah, dude. Me and Jose had the camera.
That was probably spring game then.
Yeah, it was a spring game.
Yeah, that was a spring game. That was like 2015, dude.
Dude, that's lit, bro.
It's gonna be so cool.
It's gonna be lit.
And we're gonna vlog it.
Yeah, I was about to say we're
gonna vlog it. So
I'm bringing my little vlog stand thing holder. And I'm hopefully audio is gonna be in it. You know, it's just like it's been a while, so I just have to check it. If not, then we can just like throw some music in a loop and just make like a little collab video.
Yeah,
it's gonna be super cool.
It's gonna be super
tight. Like what it's actually like being at an Oregon Ducks football game.
Yeah, the most of the vlog is gonna be like,
and it means something.
The experience of going, like, you know, we're just gonna film like us being there and doing stuff and the limo ride.
Oh man,
and
we're
all
taking
that.
a
That's
limo
gonna be so much
there.
fun. And then I think once the game starts, but no, third quarter. I can't wait to get you to third quarter because have you ever been a part of I don't think they do it at spring game, but a part of the third quarter shout? Mm-mm. It's fucking awesome.
You'll see.
It is the coolest thing ever, and they just implemented it this year. So I'm curious how it works. But there's an app. I don't know what the app is, but there's an app on your phone, and it'll sync the song that they're playing to your phone, and they kind of base it off of by where you're sitting or whatever. Somehow some computer recognize it or whatever.
Some AI shit.
Yeah, some AI stuff. But you put your phone up in the air, and it does this really cool like pattern thing around the whole entire stadium with everyone with their phones up. It's a new thing they started this year.
I'm gonna have to download it.
Super cool. Yeah, I don't know what it is or what the download is for it, but I'm sure it's somewhere at the game.
That's sick.
I'm super excited.
Hell yeah, dude. Sam.
It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, it's gonna be a fun game. Go Ducks.
Yeah, 7:30. It's gonna be cold.
Is that the latest game that we've ever had?
No, wasn't the I forget who we played, but wasn't it at like 8:30 or something?
Oh shit.
Was that not UCLA?
Excuse me.
When we faced
it might have been. It was pretty late. It was pretty late.
Yeah, I think because it was
it's gonna be cold though still.
I know it's gonna be like 28, 30 degrees.
30 degrees. Yeah, 30.
So I'm still wrapping my jersey. I'll wear it over my sweatshirt.
I'm probably gonna wear I'm gonna look over what I'm gonna wear once I get home tonight.
I'm gonna bust out my 101 piece.
I'm
gonna bust out my 101. Who's about to show us?
Damn, bro, they're downstairs.
Oh, it's all good, man. We'll have a picture of it tomorrow.
I got for my wedding present from AJ. He took me to the store. We went to Foot Locker, and he's like, "Bro, I want to get you your first pair of J's because I just wear Vans mostly." So he was like, "I want to get you a pair of J's." So we walk into the store, and as soon we're not even like 20 feet from the rack, and I just look and I see these white, green, and yellow shoes, and I'm like,
"It was white, green, black." It was white, green, and black.
White, green, and black. Yeah, I see them sitting on the shelf, and I'm like, I already know I'm gonna want those. So like I pick them up, I love them, and I'm starting to look at these other J's, and AJ's like, "Well, what do you think? These are cool." And he's like telling me, and I'm like, "I really want these, bro." And he's like, "Let's do it." So he bought me these they're like duck shoes, bro.
Yeah, they literally look like Oregon Duck shoes.
Yeah, I haven't worn them except for on game day in the house. So this will be my
you
first
haven't worn
time
them outside.
Wearing them outside of the house. Yeah. So hopefully I've been saving them because for this game, I've been saving them.
Yeah, dude. I'm ready, bro. Talking about sports and games, World Cup coming up.
Oh my goodness, yeah, the World Cup. What's USA versus Portugal? I think is that who? Nah.
No, that's what we want, you know. But
who's USA facing?
I have no idea.
I forgot. I was literally talking about it this morning with my boss. I was literally talking about it this morning with my boss because we were like discussing like what games are going to be on TV certain days of the week that I work.
Yeah,
there's going to be a lot of games though. Waiting for 2 years from now to go to.
You always talking about that, bro. Like it's literally that's not for like another 2 years, and he's still talking about it.
Cause bro, it's like, you know,
he's talking about it like it's gonna happen like within like next couple of weeks. Like the way he talks about it, it's like that's cool though because. You got something,
Bro, when
planned.
does the World Cup ever come? Like,
right? Yeah.
yeah, like, I mean, it's gonna be every 2 years now, but other than that,
Yeah, that's cool.
I'm trying to go.
Bro, if we're talking about sports, you already know we're about to talk about some basketball right now.
Okay.
Well, actually, no. I want to talk about football, bro, because this week in fantasy, you are facing Ava, our friend
Shout out Ava.
who lives in California, who you are actually related to,
Yep,
since
officially
you are a
now.
part of the family.
Mm-hmm.
She lives in California, and she's gonna. I'm surprised that she's not up here. She's actually here.
She is
Right
here.
now.
She's downstairs.
She's downstairs hanging
Yeah,
out with
I'll
your
get
wife,
her, I'll get her.
with Kiana. Yeah, you should bring her up here, dude.
But yeah,
We're gonna take a short little break, but stay tuned. We will be right back. You like that?
Yeah, not bad. Javante Davis is fighting Ryan Garcia, dog.
Oh yeah, I saw that, bro. Yeah.
Who do you think is winning?
Ryan
That ass.
King Ryan? Are you serious?
Look, I like Kid, like a lot, but Javante Davis is a fucking beast, dude.
Bro, why are you talking like we're live right now? Jaden's
Oh,
going
I'm
downstairs. Do you think he's
sorry.
gonna post this right
Nah,
now?
sorry.
Yeah, exactly.
Shout out Jaden, man. Hey, yo, quick beat, cause I'm on the cast, you know. Ava.
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 You guys are dorks.
Man,
We kind of got to share mics now for a second. But so Ava, they were just talking about fantasy.
yeah, introduce Ava though. Hey,
Yes,
shout out
Ava.
Ava. Thank you for coming in.
No problem.
Yeah, shout out PDX, man. Yo, cat.
Yeah, repping the new Portland jerseys. She's got the matching hat too. I think I like the hat more than I like the jersey, honestly.
You guys gotta keep up. Keep up with the drip.
Well, actually,
We're looking at all the jerseys.
yeah. And which one did we like?
I like that one. I like the. Damn, you really put me on the spot.
Yeah, bro,
here.
because we looked at all of them and decided like which ones we liked the most. We thought the Spurs ones
The
were
Spurs
kind of
ones are
cool.
okay.
The
'Cause they're
Suns
like-
one were kind of one of my favorites.
The Suns, those were
Suns.
baby blue, right?
Yeah, they're kind of like a baby blue, like kind of a teal.
Yeah, those are dope. Charlotte was one too.
Was it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, maybe. We'd have to look it up.
Yeah, I had to look it up. But dude, all
Did you see
sick.
that Milwaukee didn't do cream jerseys this year?
Yeah, they did. They brought back the blue ones.
They said it was because you can't market ads on the jersey because it looks too close to the flooring. That's the only real reason why. They're like, that's why we didn't do it. And I'm like, wow.
Damn, they didn't even know that.
And dude, you already know the Cream City jersey is my favorite jersey in that closet.
That is.
DJ's gamer tag.
Yeah, that's actually my gamer tag.
It's
It's Cream
City.
City. Well, I have a PS5 now. Did you know that?
Oh my God! See, now we can play games together.
Yeah.
you have a
You have
PS5?
yeah.
Mine's purple. It's like a dark purple.
You got.
Oh, dude, I want the black casing on mine.
I've been
That'd be
looking at
sick.
like the
Black Knights is
PS5
the
covers,
best.
like the covers you can put on it.
They have camo ones now.
Yeah, like I saw the camo controller. That one looked pretty tight, but I think I'm gonna get that dark purple controller because
That one looks. It's
yeah,
sweet.
that
I
one.
have the dark.
They have a
purple.
pink one, like a light pink one too.
My
Like
little brother has the like hot pink one. Like,
Yeah.
he just loves hot pink anything. So he's got like the hot pink PS5, got the hot pink controller. I'm like, dark dude.
What are you playing?
I played the beta for Modern Warfare 2 on it just to try it, but so far all I've really gotten is like Deathloop, and I think like one other game. I'm trying to remember it now.
have you played Gotham Knights yet?
No, I haven't, but it actually looks pretty good.
It's so good. I have it. It's literally awesome, dude.
His
Like
face is-
Redhead.
Dude,
I mean,
you can
Redhead.
vouch
Red
for
Hood
that.
is probably my favorite character on the game to play as, but Robin and Nightwing are pretty cool too.
That one's a campaign like co-op, isn't it?
Yeah, there's like it's like when we can play together at the same time. Say if like you wanted to play as Robin and I'm Red Hood, we can play it at the same. It's
Oh
so
my
good,
God.
bro. It's so you have to get it, bro. It's good, bro. Recommended for sure. I've been on that like the
Deal on
past
stamp.
week. I have so much more free time now that. Well, I mean, I recently just got my car fixed because I had a pop tire, so I couldn't really go places. So like, I'm either going to work or going home. So it's like, can't really drive anywhere. So I'm like,
Yeah, I
I'm about
hate
to play
is when,
this
like,
game because I got so much time.
You say out loud to yourself, you know what? I got some extra free time, some extra money, and your car goes, what was that? Something goes down. Something
literally.
dies.
I actually just
Straight
got
up.
the tire fixed the other day. The tire was 170, but my
Discount?
My car guy, yeah, he discounted me 70, so I paid 100.
Okay,
So that
one
was
time,
pretty nice.
I can't lie. When I first got my car, I was doing mad donuts all over the place. I just got the tires like realigned, or like the alignment was done. Switched my tires around, and he was like, "Okay, here you go." I do a bunch of stupid donuts that we can come back, and I'm like, "Yo, my tires are like almost flat again. Like they're all
Bold.
you know?
Well, it's also like, like, doesn't it, like, what did they say, like when it starts to get to December, like the tire like inflation like deflates or something like that?
Well, he was like, they shouldn't be going like bald like this. Like, what's wrong with them? And I'm like,
Oh,
oh no. And then he replaced them, knowing, even though I knew in the back of my mind, I'm like, oh shit, I just did too many donuts. Like I gotta stop.
You're going crazy. It was his Charger, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
How do you feel about tomorrow's event?
Oh my god, I've been waiting since the time I realized that we're gonna come down. I was like, this is it. The limo was just extra, but like the game itself, I was like, this is gonna be cool. All my favorite friends and family all at the same spot. Get toasted and probably free some buns off. Oh my god.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually very nervous about. I'm like very nervous, but I also feel super special that your mom asked me to be the DJ and make the playlist. I was like, really? You want me to do that?
I know. Keanu was like, "Hey, you got any recommendations?" And I'm like, "Yo, we should tell him I want to hear Ass and Titties by 21 Savage." And she's all, "Really? What song was it?" I'm like, "No, bro, don't put that on the list." I was like, no, bro. I'm like, they want to know.
Yeah, no, you better play some good songs.
I mean, I like, I made it a trip playlist hype, for the Duck game. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
He said, yeah.
But did you put the I Love My Duck song in there?
If that isn't like right when we get to the stadium, or like individual of the stadium, I'm gonna be disappointed.
I will put it in there.
Exactly. I will put that in there.
Just the pause, like, wait.
And then you just gotta tell me when to put it on if it hasn't been played yet.
I would say maybe you're like, it's either the first song that rolls through, and then right when we get to the stadium and you can see it, that'd probably be the best time. Because then everyone will probably roll in the windows and sing along because dorks.
One thing I was thinking about, like, there's so many of us going, and it was an SUV limo, right?
Yeah, it's like a
Okay.
little like caddy.
Okay, because I was gonna say, I was like, with the amount of people in there, if it's especially like a regular limo, how much we're gonna drop that thing?
It's pretty. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty tall. Like it's
Oh,
fairly
it is.
tall. It's pretty raised.
Oh, that's good.
Although I did look inside and I'm like, bro, all this fatty's gonna fit in here.
I know.
I was like, my god.
It'll be fun though. We sit next to Driz and Jose. Oh my gosh.
Driz is
And-
Jose.
Well, I mean, there's Driz and then there's Jose. He's got two personas.
You got two personalities. Yeah,
Oh,
so do
shoot. But no, so going back to what we were originally talking about before we asked Ava to come on this podcast is Jose has a big game to try to
fantasy.
win against Ava for fantasy.
I hope my team slays your team.
She put up like 23 points off.
Yeah,
rip,
off
bro.
of
I
one
was
player
like, what?
yesterday.
Come on.
I
But
was
yeah,
literally praying for another Christian Watson touchdown. I'm like, please, just one more. Even if the Packers would win, I just wanted one more Watson touchdown. But then look like they started forcing it to Lazard, and I was like, fuck.
nah,
I like Alan Lazard though.
I'll
I
be
think.
alright.
I do like Lazard.
I'll
I'm
be
extra
alright.
salty about Lazard because he was on my team. They had some deal about, okay, if we sign you to our practice squad, we won't sign anyone else. And then they put him back on the practice squad, and then the Packers picked him up middle of the year. Like, psh,
Yeah,
and
he
just became
was
their
on the
starter.
Jaguars, wasn't he?
He was, and they just thought he's not good enough to play. And I'm like, bro, please,
Yeah,
just let people develop.
I liked Alan Lazard. Number 13, Green Bay Packers. It's like I try the important teams to me that I'm like, all right, pay attention to because I like these teams or these are my friends' teams. So it's like stay updated on these teams is Falcons, of course, number 1, Atlanta, ATL, rise up. And then the Packers because it's my dad's favorite team. If I wasn't a Falcons fan, I'd be a Chargers fan.
There we go.
And, so I keep up on the Chargers. I keep up with the Cowboys. I keep up with the Raiders. And I think that's it. No disrespect to the Jaguars, but
It's there's nothing much honestly to keep up with my team. In a couple years, hopefully, then you'll be like, oh, you're missing out, bro.
honestly, I think Miami is going to be a scary team within the next couple of years. And, oh my God, Philly, whatever place that the Saints land in the draft, and they're projected pick number 4 this year. Whatever they land is the Eagles draft pick.
What's the team that surprises you guys the most this year? Like whether they were better than you thought or worse
The
than
Jets?
I was gonna say the Jets.
The Jets. Oh my! And I told everybody, the Jets had the best draft class this year out of all.
Dude,
other
they did
teams.
Though. Like not even like a low key. They straight up had a good draft.
They literally got the number 1 rated running back in the draft, the number 1 rated wide receiver in the draft. They got like the number 3. No, they
You're
got
just gonna casually leave
the number.
man Sauce Gardner. Just gonna.
Well, isn't Sauce Gardner rated the number 1 corner in the
Yeah.
draft? They got
That
Sauce.
was their first pick.
Well, I was getting there because that was their best pick.
They're all the best.
And then they
picks.
got like the number 3 rated defensive end, like in the first round.
Dude,
you know what I'm
they
saying?
got some.
Well, no, they got the running back in the second round, and he was
Damn.
the number 1, and Breece Hall, dude, and he was tearing it up, and now he got hurt,
He
bro.
was, and my fantasy was doing great.
Yeah, he was on your team.
And now I'm screwed. Same with Herbert. Herbert got injured 1 week, and then freaking Keenan Allen got hurt after week 2.
Did
Your
you drop
Joshua-
him, by the way?
No, I still have him.
Oh,
Joshua Palmer got injured, so I dropped him. Who else did I have? I had another wide receiver that I dropped. Oh, Julio Jones, and I dropped him.
bro, he did good, and it's funny because he did good. He scored a touchdown when they played Seattle.
Did you know how dumb I felt when I had
In Germany.
the Damian Pierce from the Texans?
Oh.
I had him sitting on my bench for a long time because he wasn't really doing much. I had him play a few times, had total bust, a couple of rounds, and then I was like, you know what? I'm tired of this dude. I'm not seeing him produce. Drop him, and he has like a good like 20, 30 point game. By the time I drop him, and I was like, of course.
My wide receiver core is solid, but Cooper Kupp got hurt. He's out for.
That might
3
have
to 4
saved
weeks.
everyone else's chances at fantasy.
But I
From
got
that alone.
Justin Jefferson and DeAndre Hopkins at my wide receiver.
This is true too. That you picking up DeAndre Hopkins when he was still gone was probably like
Yeah,
smartest
because he got eligible week 6,
yeah, it was like
and
way
I
late.
picked him up week 4.
Yeah, just casually like boop.
Yeah, I actually picked up Deshaun Watson. Did you guys see that? Yeah, because he's going to be eligible to play next week or the week after.
And it's versus the Texans too. So
Yeah, and it's against the Texans, so I'm high key. I'm going to start him over Lamar that week. Because either way, in the projections right now, I've only lost once. Come on, guys.
I know.
Wait, and who's the one that beat me too?
I have no idea. Who was it?
Oh, it was it was my brother-in-law Caesar. Caesar beat me, but it was because that week, like my whole entire team was bye weeks. So even my starters, I had like 2 bye week starters, but I lost by like 1 point.
I
I
that.
scored
was like-
71 and he scored 72, and he had all players.
It was like a battle of like the mid teams just
yeah, dude. Like,
trying.
I should have won that game, but I'm happy that he didn't like trash talk me or anything.
He
Actually never talked to me about it. He didn't like, oh hey, guess what? Me and you this week. You know what I'm saying?
Weren't you AFK for the drafts that were just auto drafted for you?
Well,
Yeah, and hey, look,
you're
I'm
8-2?
happy.
Like what?
I'm happy.
yeah, you're 8-2.
I know. I
I'm
am.
9-1.
I beat to him and
It was like quarterback, and then running back. Like I was like, oh, Jose's gonna do so trash, and now he's the only him and AJ are the only 2 that are.
Dude, I'm freaking 5-5. I need to win
And
this
aren't we
game.
in different leagues too, like different divisions?
yeah. So we're like at the top in each. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, watch out, bro. But yeah,
Do they make
I better win this. I better win this week.
Do they make you redraft or whatever for like playoffs, or is it just who you have when playoffs kick off? Like, 'cause I know like isn't like 3 weeks in the playoffs.
I actually don't know. I think it's like with the players that we have, honestly.
Pretty sure. Yeah.
Okay, just gotta make sure I know who I'm picking up come playoff time.
If they do like a redraft with like all of the playoff players.
Dude,
That would
was
make sense. That'd be cooler than me just sitting there and I'm like, oh, I'm just hoarding all these players who
True.
are possibly going to playoffs.
Or it's like you keep the players that are in the playoffs, but then you have to fill the empty with like your players that aren't in the playoffs with different players that are in the playoffs.
Pretty much. It's what
That
I've been
other
doing.
players didn't have.
Like, I'm trying to debate between starting Justin Fields because he's been doing great these past.
Oh
couple
my
games.
God, yeah. He's position ranked 3 right now. Did you know that?
Yeah, I have him starting over Mahomes, and it makes me feel like, oh man, because like Mahomes.
You've been starting Justin Fields over Mahomes?
No, normal. Okay, what it is, I kind of like vaguely jump between Mahomes and Fields and Lawrence. Lawrence started playing bad, so bumped him to the curb. I was like, bump it. I don't need to have 2 quarterbacks doing nothing. Played Mahomes, but I rarely play Mahomes when he plays division rivals because I feel like he plays the bootiest. Like every time he'll interceptions, fumbles, just worst. But at the same time, I think who are the Bears playing? I want to say it's the Detroit Lions, but I could be way off. Way off. But if he is, I'm hoping he scores so many sweet points.
Didn't Justin Fields, didn't they just play the Lions?
Oh, was it just the
Yeah,
Lions?
actually, this Sunday is the Bears versus the Falcons.
Oh, that's why I started him. Because I was like, the Falcons.
Oh, what do you mean that's
Falcons
why
what?
you started him? What are you talking? Are you trying to disrespect the Falcons' defense?
Yes, I am.
Well,
You were-
just because we
the
didn't get to
Falcons
talk
are like
about
the
it
league's
last
Tokyo
episode, AJ,
Stokers.
because we didn't do it, doesn't mean we can't bring up the fact that the Chargers beat the Falcons.
By a field goal.
Did you hear that? By a field goal.
Still a dub.
What is it?
And still an
You
L.
know what's funny? Now that I think about it, you haven't even brought that up at all. That's funny. You haven't even brought that up
I
at
think
all.
he just
to me.
has it tucked in his belt.
Waiting for that good moment to be like, oh, yeah.
I was waiting for the podcast. So.
Dude, you know how valid I felt when my team beat the Raiders? Because, half my family are Raiders fans, down in California. Oh, I guess Jose, too. You know how valid I felt?
Dad.
That
He
whole
says
week,
he's a Falcons fan, but honestly, he's a Raiders fan.
I love
that
my
whole week,
Raiders.
man. I'm telling you. I was like, look, there's only 2 wins I asked for this entire year. The Chargers, the game I went to go watch them play, and the Raiders, just to mess with my family.
How was that? We're gonna go to SoFly. Well, we're not gonna go to SoFly. We're gonna go next to SoFly.
We're gonna be
for
right
Rolling
by it.
Loud. But how is the environment there?
Oh, do you want to go to that?
To what?
Rolling Loud in 2023? It's
we
in
should
March.
go there. I mean, if
Oh,
you're gonna
shit.
be
Travis Scott, Future,
I'm down.
Playboy
I think I've been
Cardi,
there.
Lil Uzi Vert.
I've been to at least one Rolling Loud.
March
just once.
3rd.
March 3rd through the 5th.
I'm always
We're gonna-
free. I can totally go.
Yeah, we should. You should meet us there. That'd be so cool.
Yeah.
We
But-
bought our tickets today,
Yeah,
actually.
we did.
Okay, I'll have to look at the tickets and see what the prices are. But to get back to what he was saying, the crowd in SoFi, it's great, but no offense to Chargers fans, they don't really show up. There's a lot in there, but they're very sparsely put out there.
Mm-hmm.
The minute I think it was third quarter, everyone started leaving, because the game ended 38 to 10. Yeah, something outrageous.
Are you talking about the Jags and Chargers game?
Yeah, it was
And didn't the Jags win?
yeah, the Jags won. Dude, that whole day I was hyped. My cousin, he's a big Chargers fan. Actually, his whole family is. And he was like, no, my team's winning. Your team's not beating mine. I'm like, no, dude, I can feel it in my chest and my brain. I'm like, my team's winning today. I don't care if it's by a little bit or by a lot. They're winning. And almost every touchdown except for that 4th down run by James Robinson was all in the end zone where I was sitting. So I got to witness all of it.
So dumb.
That was cool.
So sick.
We saw Drake London score a touchdown on our side of the field.
And
when we
Marcus.
went to and we were there at the same time.
Yeah, I think you guys
Yeah,
were
we were
at
at the
Seahawks
Falcons game the same time you
The
were at
same
the
week, yeah.
Jaguars game. So
And I'm just sitting here on my couch flipping through both channels all right, where's AJ and Jose? Where's Ava?
Bro.
They could have definitely saw you, bro.
I can't lie. When we went to the Monday Night Football, the Broncos versus Chargers game, sat close to the 50-yard line, the closest we could get down. There was this fun moment that you wouldn't be able to see on TV. The DJ lady and some dude in the stands are having a dance battle. That was hilarious. I wish TV people on TV could have witnessed that because it was only on their giant screen. But that game was actually fun. The atmosphere was there's a lot more Broncos fans than there were Chargers fans. I swear on my life. When the Broncos are good, the cheers were insanely loud. Chargers are good. They were loud. Maybe not louder than the Broncos fans. It was weird. Like I said, it's they show up, but they kind of don't.
They have to have spirit, man. They have to have some spirit behind their team. Get that bolt in that charge, man.
It's the energy from the stadium owner and all the things around it are, but it's the fans are kind of there, kind of not. I don't know.
It's an open stadium, huh?
Yeah, it's got a cover, but it's not technically domed. It doesn't even have AC. It kind of blew my mind. I'm like, you spent all this money on a building in California that doesn't have AC. Their reasoning was they want the breeze to. They made it to where the breeze will flow through it, so you get a natural seaside kind of breeze. But honestly, it gets hot in there.
Yeah.
And
It does.
so you've never been to an actual Duck game. You've just been in the spring games, right?
I believe so. Yeah, I've only
So
been to
then
Duck.
this
The
will be your
closest thing to a
first.
real Duck game, I went to a Rose Bowl. Back in
Oh, that's
2020.
right.
So if you're gonna be technical, I've been to a Rose Bowl.
Yeah, I remember that with Justin Herbert. Oh, Justin Herbert tore it up that game.
That was great.
Yeah, that wasn't that his last Oregon Ducks game.
Yeah.
And
that game is
And
beautiful.
my
Like the
gosh,
helmets look great.
Who did they
Justin
play
Herbert
again?
straight carried. They played Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Wisconsin, yeah.
There were
Herbert
so
just
many
tore it
salty
up,
Wisconsin fans. How many times? Do you know how many times someone pulled me to the side and like, the better team lost? I'm like, I didn't know the Ducks lost today. Like, geez, just so many people were ready to throw down, and I'm like, bro, it's just a game show.
But yeah, it gets really loud at Autzen Stadium, like really loud. Especially first quarter, like the first couple of plays, like your ears will be ringing. I'm so excited.
I know. I'm only used to like spring Autzen games.
Yeah, it's still cool. It's just not the same at all. There's a lot of people that are there, which is really cool, but it's not the same at all.
Let's see. I think my favorite part about Autzen is just any college game really, but
I think my favorite is running up those stairs on the spring game.
Because
I was always the first person. I swear to God, I was always
Yeah.
the first person up in there.
Because the seats are first come, first serve. So if you want the front row seats for free for the spring game, you got to get
I
there.
remember
first, so.
running, booking it all the way. And if you know those stairs, you ever climb those stairs, that is over, maybe 200 stairs? Oh, my God. And I ran up the entire thing, ran into the stadium, ran all the way down to the 50-yard line and held that. Like,
okay, but I thought about it, and I was like, this is our first non-spring game. I'm going to like Cole and AJ and then be like, bro, you don't have to run. We have the seats. These are reserved seats. We're okay. You don't have to run.
We can actually go around.
yeah, we
Like,
can
just
actually take our time running up or going up those stairs.
Bro, I'll be like, this is what it's like to walk. Nice.
So what row is it? Is it from the Ducks?
I know
Wait until we got there to actually see where we're at.
we're not like front, but we're as close to front as I could get. 2 rows of 10 seats for the whole family. And I know we're on the Duck side, of course, but we're not anywhere up high. We're like down low and as close to middle-ish as I can get us. So it's probably like, if that's the middle, it'd be like slightly to the left, maybe to the right.
Because
I
it's
have to check.
front and back, right?
Either way.
Yeah, because like if I did one long row, we'd be higher up. But if I just did the 2 rows of 10, it was like right there.
We got to let you know now. We made promises from when we're there. Number 5, dollars. Money dollars. When we see him on the sideline, we're going to scream for him. And we're going to, when he like finally looks at us, because every single time we watch the game and he does like something incredible, what do we do?
Money dollars.
Money dollars. Money dollars, bro.
I can't
like,
wait. I hope he plays. Last game he didn't play. I don't know why,
yeah.
but I mean, it's Lenore, right? 0. Who's the one who's been tearing it
Irving.
up? Oh, Irving. Yeah, Irving.
Bucky Irving.
Dude, he's insane. I feel bad for
cannot wait
dollars.
this
Did
game.
you see our corner is projected to go first in the draft? Like,
Really?
Apparently, our corner is like the
He
top
is
5.
Gonzalez. He's really good.
Yeah.
Really
See, I
good.
gotta-
I think
gotta
he's
brush
number
up on
0
my-
too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was funny because
I'm gonna get.
they were talking about it in the game. They're like, yeah, you just, because they weren't throwing to that side of the field where Gonzalez was at all. They're like, yeah, like you just, the casters were talking about it. They're like, you cannot throw against Gonzalez. And that same drive, they threw to the wide receiver over by Gonzalez, and he picked it off. So, yeah, he's good. Who else? Who else should we try to get?
Noah Sewell
Noah
projected to
Sewell.
go first round as well.
All right, that's a new linebacker.
Number 1.
Number 1,
Number
Sewell.
1.
Imagine he goes to
Studying up my
Detroit.
college games just recently. You'd
You know
think
what's
as a
funny?
Jaguar
My
fan, I would,
dad,
like, live
my
for
dad,
college,
when
but-
he first when Noah Sewell first came as a freshman, my dad didn't like him, but
Really?
now it's his favorite player. So that's kind of
I
funny.
think that's what Dad does all the time.
He does do that all the
Hey,
time.
man, I don't like him.
I'm like, you just got here, bro.
bro. He does do that a lot. Man, I don't like that guy. Man, I've always been a fan. Now that's how he is now, dude.
Oh my god.
You know, like, that's funny that you said that before I said
'Cause
that.
I think I just noticed that all the time.
That's funny.
Shout out Dad, though.
I
What
think
are you talking about?
I
I've
think we
always
also
been a
got to try to see if we can get Justin Flo's attention, bro.
Flo.
Remember when he first got chose Oregon as his team, and it was their first couple of spring practices or whatever, and they posted this picture of him, and he's just completely jacked, and he's flexing like this, and he's just massive, and the caption was, "No, we want the ball." Like, oh gosh. Well, We actually just did like 2 episodes in one, basically. So I guess it kind of makes up for last week. So
yeah, we did.
Well,
this is our longest video.
It is.
Thank you.
It is. Thank you,
No
Ava.
problem.
You brought us an extra 30 minutes, so we appreciate it.
Sure, I was sitting
We
up here,
needed
I'm
that energy, that Cali energy.
You're for real, though.
Yeah.
Because come down the stairs, what are you doing the podcast? I'm like, what?
Yeah,
I'm like, I'm like, I don't even have. Okay, I'm like, I'll try.
But yeah, thank you guys for watching and listening. We really appreciate it. We've been getting great feedback, and we're gonna keep going. It's episode. I didn't even get to say it in the intro.
Yeah.
Welcome to episode 6.
Yeah, episode 6, where Jaden didn't wear any socks. He's been barefoot
Nope.
the entire time.
Nope.
Bro,
and
you're
here we go.
giving
He's
the
talking
people
about feet
free
again.
feet pics.
Bro, he
At least
brings it
get
up
paid for it.
in every
Well,
podcast
you
we
would
do.
think you would wear socks or shoes,
my
but
house,
nah,
dude.
your
It's
toes. Yeah.
I literally went and put my shoes on. I was like laying down without my shoes on. And I'm like, bro, I gotta put my shoes back
Yeah.
on.
See, you put your shoes on. I have my shoes on. Driz has shoes.
It's my house, bro.
Until next time.
Until next time.
Make
Until
sure you
next time.
guys wait for the vlog because that's going to be coming out soon, probably before the next podcast. So make sure you watch for that.
Done, man.
And we'll
We
catch you on the next
will
one.
see you later. Laters.
Peace.
Ava, you got to say laters.
Oh, I'm sorry. Laters. Excuse me.
Oh yeah. So tell me